unlucky.
I think the overall beginning was really good of this map because we got so much progress in the first minute.
Yeah, Toasty just grades a little bit here for damage, and I'll charge. Kind of just like, especially if I'm Widow, just respect it. I feel like to try to like clear this. Brig just like controls all of the space right now. Like, it doesn't take much to clear, like I want to just goes Arc and sport here. And then we clear Brig patches here. But that would have done all of this.
Yeah, I'm just going back because Anna died, right?
Okay. Yeah. Even with on a dead, there's not like with them on Widow, there's not like too much of a like an immediate threat of like instant like they don't have Hanzo, they don't have Summer Hack. And there's nothing that really like stops you from playing blue bucks.
Wait, how did Fudge end up there? How did this happen? Like just
Okay.
that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, going here is fine. Like, this isn't bad if, like, Arana hadn't died yet, but I think it's probably just better if we, like, just, like, flick back this way. Just go under. We grab Mega as well. Right now we're just, like, hard. Like, a lot of, like, staggering and reading.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where we were like not on the same targets as well.
Yeah.
This map especially.
Yeah. But this game, like, a lot of cooldown sports here, like, if we try to, like, go, like, like, going like this, we're gonna get marked by Tracer, so we have to clear Tracer first without wasting our recall. So like, we might like the Tracer will here. If we force recall, we can like go for something like this because she won't like want to greed for the chase. But like without it, we can't go for this kind of like play. We want to go top left. Yeah, because now we're trying to do it without recall. And we have 60 HP.
Is it better just for Fudge to play card here?
Yeah, there's nothing else Fudge can really do right now. Like,
Because we really
this
don't have to
rotation,
force anything, right? We just have to push card and just take space.
yeah, this rotation doesn't do much because like the break can just stop you here, and then what do you right? You don't have pulse. You're not gonna want to the break, and now like your Winston can like sure your Winston can like jump here and like kind of help with like your cores just kind of get traded, and this trade is better for them just because cards here and spawns over here.
Wait, can you wait? Go back, go back. Can you look at? Actually, I don't think there's any point to look at it. Because look what happens in their backline. Just for a second, right? We're like on just like overall, just both of us, right?
Okay, so, um,
So the beginning of this dive, I fucked up because I didn't really call a specific target. I just like kind of 3-2-1 went in, right? And I went on Widow with Rav, and I fucked up my bubble. And Rav didn't really, Rav copied and went for the backline, right? It was a huge anti from Toast, and we got the Widow, right? But overall, it was my fault that like we didn't go into the same target.
so for like these Ana Brickmares, I want us to like our priorities to be like what our Ana can like made. So like I want like our Ana to be like the one like starting our like looking to start our engages. Obviously, sometimes we're not gonna have the mid. Maybe it's forced. But like say like their sports are playing here and Toast could get here and like nade this wall, we kill that one. If we can only like front on Widow, we kill Widow and we just stay. Yeah. So start of this was good. We greeded a little. That's a little bit of greedy.
Then we're just on different targets, and
Yeah.
I know Sana didn't die.
Yeah.
I was body blocking her, but she was body blocking me actually, because I died.
Yeah. Once we kill Ana, or once we kill Widow, we have one of two choices. We just like full commit in on the same target because we're shooting other things, or we just like live and we kind of just like stay for like a rehit top or a rehit bottom. It's not like we're down two. They nano rally.
Maybe echo calling this would be pretty good. Like not
No.
character echo, just spam.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Saying, yeah, saying like widow, Anna, Anna, you know, break.
I mean,
Cause I think like you guys playing, I didn't hear you guys like calling the target as
Yeah,
much
actually call-
as
yeah.
you could.
yeah.
The only
And
one
then
that called
and
was,
Rav
like,
and then Rav calls a different target while I'm while I'm on Brig there, right? He calls Diana and goes for Diana because he thinks Diana is the better target. And I think it's just
So-
like a disconnect there.
Typically, we're probably gonna Brig is realistically our easiest kill out of
Yeah.
the two, especially if she still has like full packs.
Yeah, because
Uh,
Anna never
like,
dies because she
Ana-
always gets packed through
Yeah,
the bubble.
Ana just gets naded, packed, but we can just like bubble to separate. 'Cause now we have like two instances, so we bubble separate, kill Brig, and then we can go on.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
old-
yeah, we already talked about
Overall-
this like during the match, right? Like we already figured that out. But it's just that I need to play with Rav more. And we just need to play more and just like get our
So like this part that I was good, right? That we kill Widow and we're committing together, and then like this is where like the disconnect starts.
yeah.
It's like what we either want to like run through here together or like pinch, and as long as we know like what we are going on, either one is fine. Yeah, like see we're in primal, so like we just boot Brig over here and we win.
Mm.
yeah, I saw you disengaging while Rev was still in.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if it was like a disengage or like just like resetting.
I jumped back to like I don't know because I don't know if Rav was gonna die because he gets slept. And if he dies in copy, like we can't really follow up on this anymore.
But yeah, we can definitely just like a hard prio kill Brig here. Like what happens, nade, 1 pack, 2 pack rally. But that just never
I
dies.
think that's just it was just like a split decision, right? In like a small time window, and it was just the wrong decision, right?
Yeah.
To go for Diana. Like it's not really like, next time. I don't know if like they're probably not gonna watch this entire thing. Like how long is it gonna like Vaughn gonna go on for? Pretty long, right? Yeah. We'll see. I think the notes are gonna be better overall, but I'll still post the entire video.
We just get to, like,
Yeah.
push it to die a little bit faster back here. Or,
No, because we actually kind of brought it back. Because I get Anna here, right? And I fucked up my juggle. I could have killed Brig as well. But I just want to look at our DPS while this is happening, right? Like, I believe, like, I help my support line, but we're both going for Widow. Both our supports are gonna go
Yeah.
for Widow here. Instead of
So
helping that room.
while we fight server, there's no like Widow can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
She's just like sitting there. So I want to just like if we're gonna try to play to keep our sports alive here with like we're gonna nano our Brig, we're gonna play for our rally, and we're gonna primal. I want us to just be full fighting here. Like whether that's inting backline with primal, playing to burn Winston, force primal, or just playing to like just play to keep our auto alive. But like setting like both our DPS here to like kind of run at Widow isn't great, just because like look now, right? Both our DPS, this isn't gonna die very fast. We've now lost our on a brick. Can't build rally.
And we have to use primal as well.
It was a
Yeah.
it was just a matter of our DPS didn't believe that we could like bring back that fight in server room.
So yeah, by the time we've killed Widow, everyone else is already dead, right? Like our whole core is dead.
It's just decision making, right? Like individual decision making.
One question,
Maybe because of
where's
lack
Fudge
of
at the
calls,
moment?
actually.
Where's Fudge at the moment, the Tracer?
Fudge
Is he dead?
I think he died, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He's not. What the... Because I wondered, because I didn't see
You know what he was calling here? He was calling, oh, I have 3 on me, I have 3 on me this entire time. And I know for a fact he did not have 3 on him.
Happens, I guess.
Now you know what's going on? I know exactly what's going on actually. It's because I'm not making enough calls that we make decisions on our own, right? Like there's too many decisions on like individual decisions happening, right? And there's way too much room for error, right? Because I'm not calling enough, I think.
Yeah. So sometimes if you're like hard edge yelling, you need to micromanage. It's really annoying and you shouldn't have to, but sometimes you're gonna have to, right? Like when I played Apex, if I wasn't getting micromanaged, I would do something brain dead. And then we would just lose. So like it's important that like until we've gone to the point where like we have like
There's enough synergy,
really
right?
good decision making
Yeah.
or like synergy that it's that we don't need to micromanage anymore. But like the only people that get to that point, like even contenders players, need to get micromanaged. Like even some owl players, like players like I can't think of like any off the top of my head like currently an owl, but like before like season 2, 3 owl, like people would have to get micromanaged.
So mostly DPS.
It is mostly like DPS and flexible players. And it's usually the tank players doing the micromanager. So
Yeah.
how does our pipeline die? Toasty's already dead.
I think this is just I don't know.
I actually have a question here. Does rally, if you pop rally, does it go through shields?
No.
The Inspire doesn't, no.
Inspire doesn't, and the instant armor doesn't.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now I think
Well, I
this
think-
okay, we already talked about this with Toast, right?
Yeah.
I think what he was doing here, like he thought there was a Widow threat. He didn't see the Widow was dead, so he walked back inside into the Winston,
Actually,
right? Because he was completely safe outside, because Widow's dead, right?
I'm fine with us like trying to stand here with Winston. We just have to rally sooner. Like we've slept Winston. Winston's half. We can like rally to stay up. We can kill Tracer with rally. But like since we're like super like this like a big disconnect, our brick and our on our 2 split, and neither one can keep each other alive if they get jumped.
Yeah, I panicked with the thought that we might need rally for stalling and stuff.
And I think you can also like after Toast dies, you can like just look to instant kill Tracer. Or like that. Like dash to instant dash away. Like we're you can get around you get like 2 dashes out of rally, and like if there's not like an immediate like use for it, like you're playing against Summer Tracer and you're like playing to like dash EMP, or if you're like playing for like one shot Tracer, or it's good to just like kind of like dash, just try to like force Tracer out, force Winston. Like yeah, so like just because of this disconnected server, we end up like just kind of we just lose because of it because we're just like not on the same page. I think playing like rotating like this is fine. I think playing in here with Rally is fine. I think either way it's fine. I think we just like did the one thing that wasn't good.
Wait, can we go a different map actually? Because I wanna, because we were getting shit on by D.Va.
True, I remember the D.Va.
What map is it?
I wanna say Numbani.
Yes, it's Numbani.
Wait, where's the?
There's no good body codes here.
Do we?
Wait, was it in script? It was in the warm-up, right?
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't have that one.
maybe I do. Let's see. I didn't play that much.
I played like 20 games.
Cause it really would be tough. Cause like I don't know. I guess we just didn't understand how to play against D.Va.
So basically with D.Va, we just need to play the force D.Va and then build backline. It's like with Winston you can just like stage your backline and then immediately go, but like with D.Va you have to clear D.Va.
Like on Numbani first point, where she's just sitting high ground and just waiting for me to dive and just goes on me. Or the Echo.
Were you guys playing Echo or what were we playing? Were we playing Brigada?
We were playing Pocket Echo.
Okay, never play Mercy on Numbani first. It is super troll.
Bro, I told you.
Pocket anything right now is hyper troll unless you're playing Arab.
I do. I have the code.
So ideally we're playing Onakiri. We center on a bottom left with our tracer clears their tracer, our Ana look for Nate's top. And then our Echo can help our Winston clear D.Va with Kiriko.
Well, because we get full held, so maybe not Numbani then, because it's just Mercy, right?
Yeah, if you play
Because they
Mercy
played
the entire
D.Va
time,
the entire time.
Yeah. So D.Va just bullies Pocket Echo, and so does Winston. Because your Echo, at the end of the day, can't really go like far back high ground without like a perfect setup from your Ana, but your Ana can't go for that perfect setup without a Curie or a Brick.
So you think we should have went Kiriko?
Yeah, Ana Curie. So yeah, I'll show you that.
This is Ilias, by the way. I can give you Numbani if you want.
Oh, yeah, I'm being just I can still
Because I think we're misunderstanding somewhat, like how to play Kiriko in Anakiri. Because I don't know, it feels like it doesn't work at all, right? And we're definitely playing it wrong when we do play it.
Yeah. But I also think it's the lack of experience. You know. Because before Hawks told us to play Anakiri, we've never played Anakiri, right?
No.
Okay.
I think we
So
we
basically-
played it like once, but that was like on a more pokey comp. I think it was like a
Yeah.
I don't
So
know, it doesn't
basically
matter.
what you do is you send your tracer on a like this way. You're on a like hides here. Your tracer has to duel their tracer here, and you win the exchange. You force recall. Their tracer won't chow this. Your Ana walks up and looks for Nate here. Looks for Nate here. Right.
Ana walks
Curie-
under.
Yeah, Ana walks under and looks for Nate.
Hmm.
And your Curie Winston Echo play from like here. Your Curie can climb and help like kind of pressure this, clear top. And then if they're playing D.Va, they're just gonna hard anchor this. And we're playing to just force D.Va out. So like if they're just in here, our Echo can like poke, and our Curie can like maybe our Curie like walks up a little here, and like their backline's playing here. You get to poke, and we can like force D.Va like that way. And then this same time, our Tracer on us should be walked up, and we should have the nade, and we should just win fight.
Yeah, if it was that easy.
In a perfect world, our Tracer should be winning this 1v1 without our honest help.
Yeah, but Ana definitely helps, right? Like, there's no way our Tracer loses with Ana there, right?
So, you would ideally not want your Ana to help, just so you don't give the info that your Ana is going bottom left. Because like, if they get the info your Ana's going bottom left, their D.Va, instead of their D.Va looking for your Winston, their D.Va's gonna look for your Ana.
But then we can trade backlines anyway, right? Like, the nade is not that important, right?
When you're playing on a carry the nade, like on Noob Bonnie first, nade is really important, especially versus D.Va, because you're never gonna kill backline without nade. So like it is important that our Ana gets here without being scouted. Otherwise, their supports are gonna play like super like passive top, where Ana can't nade, or their D.Va's just gonna look to eat nade, and then we're not gonna be able to trade backline. Because they're not gonna play to kill our carry or our Ana. They're just gonna play to stab. It's not D.Va. Like maybe their Tracer Charles are Ana, but she'll never be able to kill our Ana.
Okay, so
So Ana never shows herself, right?
No, we would prefer our Ana not to show.
Alright.
So our Ana would just like sit here until like Fudge or whoever's playing Tracer clears their Tracer with like uses Re. If their Tracer can't chow anymore, our Ana walks up and looks for an aid.
So our Tracer has to tell Ana if it's clear, right? To
Yeah.
walk
So
out.
like once we force recall, our Ana can walk.
Alright. Sounds good. How do you get the enemy Tracer, by the way, to
just deal damage to her.
Yeah. So like their sports are probably gonna like look for like the support, so it's just important that Fudge like kinda just hits like a nice clip.
Mhm.
There's other ways of forcing her out, like obviously like if your Tracer like kinda goes like up this way, the Tracer might follow the mark and then our Ana can walk out.
Ah,
Yeah, because the Tracer's never gonna leave enemy Tracer alone on defense.
So like your Ana like once your Ana can walk, right, we have these nades.
dude, that makes so much sense. So let me put it this way, that makes so much more sense than what we've been doing.
Yeah. So you just like win the game for free when your Ana gets set up bottom left. As long as your Ana hits them.
Then
If your Ana misses the mid, then unlucky.
Then it's Joe.
wait, but then after like on payload, is our Ana just on payload the entire time or not?
Yeah, your carry is just going right back to spawn swapping it, bro.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
all right.
Yeah, you just insta going break.
Wait, one question. On third checkpoint, if they, like, on third checkpoint, do you still play dive?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Alright, but what if they swap to something like Ram?
We can bear it. I don't think we have to. If we're on like if we're on Tracer Sombra, we can still win for free. We just have to like make sure we're setting our supports up in safe angles where they like if they try to cross onto our supports, we have an hit.
Alright.
Okay, so we switch Ana Brig. Is Tracer on point at that point?
It depends like where our sports want to set up. Like if our sports are playing for playing for top, then you can set Tracer's card. If our sports want to play for like this corner, our brig can sit card. Same thing if they want to like play for this room. But like usually you would want to play top because it's safest, and your Tracer would push card.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, so the
And like usually kind of plays this. Yeah, go ahead.
so this is the warm up we had right against that team. I think they're playing D.Va the entire time. I'm pretty sure I called to pressure D.Va more, but we just didn't do that.
Yeah, so we just need to like pressure the events where on set up, and then like your carry
Right,
goes like
because the D.Va's full HP and she just takes space. Like I can't really go in, right? 'cause she just goes on me and just like fucking bursts me.
Until we're on a setup, you won't be able to like look for anything. Like if you take too much poke, you probably just die because you only have carry. So it's important for you to just like anchor this corner. Our carry can keep you up, and then like poke.
What about Ilios? If they play the D.Va.
Yes. It's
You
the
can actually-
thing. We wouldn't play carry though. We would just like look to like pressure D.Va, force DM, and look for nade top. Like we're talking about Lighthouse, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we would look to pressure D.Va, force DM, look for nade top.
But how do we pressure D.Va? Is it just like
We
it's
would
just poke?
pressure- Yeah, we would just poke her with that go.
So you try to get the stickies on her.
And like, if she ever leaves top, or like leaves close to top, we just get a free nade. So we
Yeah,
just-
if she drops, right?
Basically, as long as we're perma looking for nades, we just the best part of like this dive comp is like the aggro nades. Like, if you're always nading defensively, you're never gonna win.
Oh, that's good. We have Toast then. Toast always looks for aggressive nades.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Do you want to look at Hollywood? Because we won Hollywood. I just want to see if it was
Is it
luck.
like a close win or
Wait, I didn't hear you.
It was
So-
pretty one-sided for us, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, but I just want to see if it was pure luck, or did we actually play well?
if it was
Hollywood.
if it was one-sided, I'm gonna assume like it was just played well.
I think it was pure luck, but now that you say it, like, I don't know.
We can look at it.
I think we did play well though. Like considering the situation, right? Because we did the warm up, we were tilted off of the warm up. Fucking great idea by me, right? Then we lose first map, right?
Nice.
That's Ilios, yeah. And it's in codes, yeah.
My Discord is just messy.
Right, so we were tilted off warm up, then we lost first map. It was like the morale was down. And then we just win this map and it all gets brought back. Then again, the Gibraltar happens. We get full health.
Well, the first mistake is the other team was just playing Sombra Tracer on Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't know what Sombra can do realistically. And they
actually had
just-
some pretty good attempts to set up the Zombra.
Yeah, it's just Hollywood. Like Hollywood defense. You know?
Wait, can we look at enemy team as well? Like what they did wrong? Maybe. I mean, if they, I don't. Wait, do they switch off Sombra? I don't think they do actually. I mean, there's no point.
Right
never
now,
mind.
we went first off like a really bad dive from them.
Yeah, they went in too early, right? And they were like out of below us.
Yeah. Like they're on it and hit a nade. There's Sombra. Like they're playing Sombra, trying to like jump in stairs. They're on a break. Like it's just never gonna be something you get away with. Where's Toast at?
I have no idea.
Was Toast top?
Oh, it was
Yes,
miscommunication.
I
Yeah, because
remember.
Toast. The plan was to walk, right? But then Proc got fucked and hacked, and he he disengaged, right? But Toast still committed to it.
I'm a little
We-
creative and really
Just
silly.
But I don't
it's
think.
best for Arana to just kind of like I'm kind of been like making like I'm trying to make something with like lineups for like nades for like important spots. But, like this one just like throw a nade up. Like Arana
Ooh.
doesn't. We just don't need to go up this elevator. Like this is just suicide. 'Cause, like if you go
But what
up,
if I
you're-
take this space? Like, what if I'm taking the space and if I
you're
jump
up,
in?
we have all of this. This is fine.
no, but if I'm jumping in and they're contesting it, can we go up and like 3v3?
Maybe our break. I don't think we set our own. I think our
And Anna just throws that nade.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Our Anna just gonna
Yeah, remember we tried like at least 2 to 3 times to get up there with Ana.
Yeah, we just don't need to go up with our backline. Like until like we have the space guaranteed, there's no supposed to top.
Wait, did you say there's no reason for us to go top?
Yeah, there's no reason for us to go top until like it's free, right? Because like now like
Oh,
we're trying to reach for top again, but like our sports are super split.
I think that was miscommunication by me because I kind of got into the dive comms and I got separated from the calls from Ana.
yeah.
Like
You
she was
guys need to
calling me
talk
not
more.
go up, but you guys talked like, yes, go up, you know? Then I just
No one told you to go up, bro.
not you, but you guys like tried to set up a dive, and I got into the calls into like, yeah, we have to go up, you know, like
At this point, we said we're staggering pretty bad.
yeah, that's on me.
But yeah, it'll be something where like, because sometimes like if you're playing like Lucio Fury Winston, you'll want to like listen to the dive comps and like play to commit. Like on a break, the only comps that kind of matter for you are like health comps and when you're on a or you're at Briggs doing. Like if your Winston like calls like, oh, can you look for an aid? Then like yeah, looking for an aid, but like everyone says going top, it doesn't mean like, oh, I need to take elevator top. Ooh. I think we definitely pop primal there.
No, because she rallied. What can I do with Primal there?
No, like just primal to live. Because like right, we're up on a. Our supports are almost back with Nano Rally. Now is a fight where we can take top, right? Because we have Rally. But like, because no one.
Is that worth to force that when you have time though?
Wait a minute, like use primal or?
Yeah, like I'm already disengaged and then I primal, or do you mean I primaled high ground there?
You can primal high and like just play to take that space. There's like something that like where you aren't gonna die if you disengage. Okay.
And that's just yeah. Seeing people's bum. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like say you had primal right and you were alive. We now have all of this space. They're down on it, and our sports get this walk up for free because they're not gonna play the game.
I think, no, because right there, wait, go back. Actually, go back to that primal situation where I didn't primal. Because Toast died, and he was walking out of spawn. And I'm just seeing that rally, like I'm just seeing we're already down Ana, it's not winnable. Right? I'm just trying to get out.
Yeah, Your is basically back at this point. It's the same fight.
Yeah, this is the,
Fight we got competed.
that's
Yes, okay, so Toast is dead.
yeah, so Toast
We're
dies.
about to kill Derana. Just like now we're Prof and Toast are dead. We kill Derana.
And then I see rally, right?
Rally, we primal just to live and control that space because we can boot breakdown and we're still in with our Echo Tracer. Like I said, now like we kind of like we jump back, we staggered ourselves, and all of, like the advantages we've made, we lose.
All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I think that's more advanced, right?
It
you
is.
You have to
But when we have 4 minutes
play
there,
it, they-
like me keeping primal, like like they just pop rally, right? Me keep primal, is it really that bad?
It's not bad, but like it is still something to like know that it is a situation where you should primal. Because like even if you did primal, right? Like now we're just going to.
If she didn't rally, I definitely would have primaled, right? But I'm just seeing that rally, and I'm not thinking about the
All of
space.
it-
I'm thinking about yeah. I was thinking about the like actual fight win, like if I can get value from, like actually get a kill from the primal, right? I wasn't
Most of
thinking
time
about this the
against,
space.
like, good players, unless you're like hitting like the best primal in the fucking West, you're probably not gonna kill anything solo with primal. You rally or not. So uh, just look for like what you can control with it and like what kind of like disturbance you can make. Unless there's like a guaranteed solo kill, like maybe Ana's like super split from break, or like maybe you can boop one up higher.
How I usually use Primal is just like a Devo would use Bomb to just live, right? To extend the fight. Because I don't see a way where like I engage Primal and it actually gets value, right?
No, you're never gonna be like starting a fight with Primal.
Yeah.
Like Primal is always gonna be something where like you can't plan a fight around Primal. Primal is something you use like reactionary. Similar like Shatter, you can say, yeah, I would look for like a corner Shatter here, but sometimes you're gonna have to like Shatter earlier. Shatter, it's like a reaction. Same thing with like Bomb. Same thing with I guess Rally of some sort. Unless you're like looking for like a Rally brawl fight. And then Sojolt is also like something you can't really like. You can engage with Sojolt, but it's a lot better for like use Soj to like take space, get angles, then Sojolt. This is like we're paying too much attention to card here. I think it's just better for you to like kind of just like run down the stairs and like help with the pinch. At the end of the day, the fight at this point is more important than the card.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, you don't bubble, do you?
how do we position as supports on third checkpoint?
Okay, so fighting for top left is fine. We just have to be all on the same page. Playing for like playing this and looking for a nade here, if there's supports to play for this, is fine as well. I think there's like one of the two things you want to aim for while our tracer pushes cards. Yeah, or like really. Like a really late kind of like commit top. We definitely just want to go as soon as our sports like are getting jumped by their Winston sword line, and then we just pinch.
You know why I went cart there? I know it was the wrong decision, right? But I have sort of PTSD from fucking push from my team just leaving the point alone in comp while we're winning fight. While I'm committing to fight, right? No one's pushing point. I'm just PTSD. I'm thinking about card too much, I think. Because of it.
I mean, you can just say yo fudge go on cart. I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, that
What
should
is-
just relieve you.
What do we mess up with this dive?
Timing.
Is there something I can do to not get whipped every time, or is it just like the life I'm living?
Yeah, it's just the life you live in. Just, I mean, you can look for like in this situation, you can just look for like a taller jump, or like maybe like a little bit of like a surprise jump in there. Because like right now, your jump is like super telegraphed and right? Like she knows it's gonna happen.
Yeah, imagine if Winston had double jumps, so I could like dodge it.
That'd be the most broken thing in the game. Unfortunately,
Because it would be so much damage as well.
that would be Break 1.0 levels of broken. If Fudge lives here, this pulse is fine, but I think Fudge does. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't get to him in time.
So even though we've lost our tracer, I want us to like play for top left here as soon as they're on his dead. Like we kind of do it, and now I want us to like look for our nades up. So get that. At this point, I want us to just like turn around and like play to help our backline now. Like I want us to play to clear tracer. This is their sports are like out of reach. We sit their spawn. We're doing nothing, right? But we can still like our Honda shouldn't die here. Our bird shouldn't die. got too many cooldowns for us. There, give me a second.
Instead of mad snooze on cart. And so Toast, if we're gonna be watching this, just try and look for nades, right? I mean, I already know you already do, right? But just think like how we're calling, like how I'm calling with Rav to dive. At the same point, you're trying to set up for a nade at the same time, right? I think you do understand that, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, also, like, in order for him to be able to nade something, we need to, like, get him into position, you know? Fight for high ground, get top left.
Yeah, with top left, we're not looking for a nade, right? Because like, there's no way to nade from top left. Like, if you guys are fighting on that staircase,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a main here, like what Hog said.
Yeah, main, sure. We can position, like, main and throw the nade. But if we fight for top left, we all commit to like, getting the position.
Yeah, just pinch. And then, like, if there Winston commits downstairs, we nade this.
Is going top left better? I feel like it is better, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like a
Friendly
split,
especially if
it's like split focus, right? Like they're not looking at the Winston. I actually get the jump in.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he boops you, you can just...
Yeah, in 3 seconds I'm back up. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the 3 seconds is like really important. By the way, okay, let's say like Numbani first, right? Like while we're diving, do we just like delay the dive when I get booped and then just go like 3 seconds later?
So it depends, right? If we have a nade, there really isn't, like, if they're playing D.Va, there isn't too much of a reason to delay. If they're playing Winston up as well, I think it's fine for our Echo Tracer to just go, and then you're back up in a few seconds. But ideally, you're jumping from an angle, or like just walking in to where you can't get boots.
Yeah, what would be an angle that I can get booped on like Numbani first?
Let's show it after this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fine. I think this was just a lot of like timing stuff and like, just miscommunication.
I mean, I can give you the Numbani code. You can just look at that. Like, we get full health by D.Va.
And we can, like, I can, like, already kind of, like, imagine what happened.
I mean, yeah, the Mercy got bullied all the time. And because of that, it didn't really get any support on the dive. No nades, no nothing.
Yeah. So
Wait, I actually get what you mean. Right. That I'm not gonna go directly on the supports. That I'm gonna like jump with a higher arc, right?
So say, like, they're playing like this, right, and they're playing this corner. If our on hits the nade from bottom left, you can just walk, right? If they're playing, like, back here, you can, like, kind of, like, walk up, nade, top, right? That's a really hard boot
Like so,
to hit, because they're Brixton looking for Tracer as well, and they're both naded.
Yeah, Jenna, as your brick, I can confirm that's a really hard boop. Because you come in way faster. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
if
okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
focused on you, also I'm losing LOS. Like if you're down, like here, I can't see you. Like I'm already struggling to having LOS on you, and trying to make it boop is even harder that way. Like I can confirm this.
But what I have a problem with is when I'm walking up like that, I'm more than like 300 HP because I'm getting poked.
Yeah.
Because So I feel like I need to jump earlier to just not get poked down.
That's fine as well. Ideally, you're able to like, because like the main poke that's happening to you at this point is either Tracer on a break or like if they're playing Echo here. So like you can just like fast, right? That jump wasn't very good.
Yeah. I got whipped right there.
A good break on a team is gonna play this because this is a lot better. Because if you play here, you can just get naded from main. It's like you can just like you'll end up just like walking, boots, oh, not that. Like you might not even have to jump, right? And then if they drop, if we want to commit, we still have a jump.
Yeah.
But like sometimes even like we don't even need to commit, we can just take top here and we just like fight. Because they have to walk back into us.
Also, Jenna, in a perfect world where they play in the room, like here, and you jump up, even if you get like, I don't know, if you get poked 200 damage, Ana is still on your left side, you know. And
Yeah,
then
Ana is.
she will heal you, like, you should be fine. In
Yeah.
theory, you should be fine.
Wait, Prof, are you taking notes of this? Because like I can guarantee you, no one is gonna watch this video that I'm recording.
I make them.
No. Like, just we just write it down like really quick, right? So we just understand how to play this. Like, Ana goes bottom left. She doesn't show, preferably. Then we look for a nade, and then we engage with nade. On Fudge, I don't know. I feel like Fudge needs to hear that he can just like he needs to force recall, and then he can like actually play the game.
We're either forcing recall or we're like walking through top left here.
Because I think Fudge somewhat misunderstood. Maybe I didn't watch like any Fudge, like how Fudge played this map, but maybe Fudge misunderstands like the marking of the Tracer, right? And he just tries to force to go in while the Tracer has everything, and she forces his recall, right? Because he's gonna go in with blinks.
If our Tracer's playing here and our Tracer blinks all the way out here for like the fight, then our Tracer's gonna get our recall first, our force first.
Yeah.
So Fudge needs to play even safer, right? Because
Yeah.
he
Yeah, Fudge just
made
pokes
to
from
get
inside,
shot
yeah.
by
But
Ana and
it's
stuff.
like kind of like poke like this here. Let me go Tracer.
Wait, but that's purely mechanical, right?
A lot of it's gonna be mechanics.
Just understanding of
They
cooldowns.
have pegs, right? They have pegs.
Hey, Rav,
and
by the way.
They can shoot
Yeah.
Fudge with Ana.
So,
Even nade Fudge if they want to. Like there's
Yeah.
Fudge
If they
is-
waste nade, we just go because it's just free, right?
yeah, he's in a hard spot because he really has to like almost one clip the enemy tracer to force his recall, right?
It's like what's gonna happen is their Tracer's gonna play her start. It's like this is where like it kind of like starts, and then like. Or like if she's playing like a little bit further or top, we just go. And then she comes and tries to mark us here, and we play it with Bene.
Oh, so you primarily try to force the tracer like so your Ana gets space, right?
Yeah, so that's the whole goal of this, right? Is we force Tracer so our Ana can walk up, take this, and then
So doesn't So you don't really like necessarily have to win, right? You just have to fight her while that's happening.
Yes.
so you don't have to kill her. You just have to force her out. Or like force her away. Whether that's making her chase you or forcing recall. And then like even if Fudge is here, like look like so we're trading. I'm on, right?
Yeah.
And then like our Echo's flying from man, and we're in. Like we're already on them, and we just went fight instantly. Man.
Alright, Rav. I recorded the entire thing. So if you wanna rewatch the parts you missed, you can. I'm gonna like send it in Overwatch chat or something.
Yeah, Rev. It's not like you have to watch it. I make you.
Yeah. Once we get like really good at doing this with like on a carry, it's like please like unlock the door of secrets for new body first. Because when it's just AIDS.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
do
I
we?
like how you can get creative.
Mhm.
It's still shit. Don't understand me wrong, but you can get really creative with the ways you engage.
Yeah.
It might not work, but at least you tried. You know. Like,
Yeah. So this honest stuff I learned from like Team Mexico's coach, Name. He's on Shock as well, season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah. Back in the day. But yeah, like you just like play for this. And this if your tracer gets like really good at like forcing their tracer up here, you're gonna roll new body first.
Yeah, it's just getting through that first point, right? And then the first point is like the
Yeah, this is
the
hard part of
boulder.
map.
I have one question. What if you like what if you do it like 1 or 2 times? You successfully force the tracer out, you get the nade, but by some miracle the enemies survive first fight and win first fight.
That we just
So you get back and you try the same thing, but they're already prepared. You know?
Oh yeah, it's only gonna be a first time kind of thing.
But what do you do after that?
You just play for your Ana plays man and your Free plays top.
Alright, so the Ana tries to hit a big nade from whenever she can.
Yeah.
Alright.
But like if we ever hit a nade from bottom left, we should just insta win.
Yeah, the nade really fucks anyone up.
Yeah.
Cause there's no counter against it, right? It's like one of the only abilities in the game which is like really no counter when you get hit.
Yeah.
Except the shield. Which I don't think Brig's shield will do anything.
Sometimes you block with shield and it still goes through.
Yeah.
Even with Ashnade. Like sometimes you just get burned although you block
It depends where it hits on your shield, because like it's an AoE splash.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with pulse bomb. So like if it hits the far left of your shield, it'll sometimes go around it. But like if it hits like the center of your shield, you'll block it. Same with like if it goes top.
Right, I think we're finished with Numbani. I'd love to take a look at Ilios if you guys have time. Ilios we will play in the next like on Wednesday again, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I want ruins. I just want to see ruins, Hogs.
Ruins. Okay.
Yeah, because ruins is fucking terrible. We always get shit stomped on ruins. I just don't know what to do. We play like, I don't know if it's even the right comp. We play like a Lucio Moira, like Monkey Rush.
That's it. It's fine. I do think Honorberg is better. Like Honorberg Summer Tracer is just inherently better.
Yeah, I feel like, dude, we just lose because we have no idea how to play the map. I feel like that's like the main reason we're losing, because we don't know how to position ourselves on the map. In like most
I
maps.
mean, we have the codes if you want.
Yeah, I'll go over them in a second. I just want to like quickly run through the map.
Sure.
It tells you top left. You don't have to pick a character.
Okay.
Proceeds to do it anyway.
No, whenever I press escape.
Oh yeah. Fucking. Yeah, this ruins doesn't even exist. It's not even a map. Like.
But you know you can choose the map, right? You just have to go on the mode.
Nah, we got ruins. We're good. Ruins. That's not even a map. It doesn't even exist. What are you on about?
So, Arana could play like top this with a break, and so we have more space, and then they can like walk up a little bit, or there's like, I want to like picture. How do I do this?
So going bottom left is not an option, right? Or is it?
Yeah. Not for sports. I just want us to picture like a magical wall here, okay?
Yeah.
It's like, I never want us to pass this until we have some sort of like full advantage that we can't lose. Right? It's like if we
But we can play
have-
point.
If we hit a Winston does not die if we're just anchoring this.
Let's have to play in OS.
Yeah. So like the whole point of this map is really just like I just play passive, right? The only time we really want to play like super aggro, it's like say we were playing like a Moira-ish comp, you could play like top here and like play to kill their rotate like really fast. Like
That's if we win first fight, right?
yeah. So since we're playing on a brick, we want to play like a little bit safer, play like anchor our Winston, play for our sports LOS to stage them for nades, and like if they waste a bunch of cooldowns, we have Summer Tracer to like that can do a hit, and our Winston doesn't have to go.
Okay, so while I'm just like poking and like on point or something, right? Like on our side.
Mhm.
What does our tracer do while that's happening?
Tracer can path like path left, path right, so like we should be TPing out of spawn, throwing translocator to guarantee we get mega. And what you can do first light is like if we're
Also, we're playing Sombra.
Here, yeah, we're playing Summer Tracer.
Okay.
So we want to play for mega. Ideally, we don't have to use bubble, but if we're a little late on our rotate, we can like jump bubble it. 'Cause, like, the
Wait,
default
does
is
bubble?
Mega.
Wait, if I bubble it, does it break LOS of their enemy Sombra?
Yeah.
Every shield.
Like ideally we shouldn't have to waste bubble. Okay, let's
And then we okay, so we hack Mega, and then wait, do we play around Mega then? So it supports the top right, and then we just play around the Mega if we hack it. And if they hack it, we disengage. Oh, Winton, fearless. Wait, dude, I actually want this. Can you send me this?
yeah, I still have to upload it first.
Jenna wants the good stuff.
Yeah, I need it. I need it. I'm itching. I'm itching my neck, dude. I need the fucking fearless Winston gameplay.
That's a pro gameplay right there.
Yeah, so since Houston gets mega, they have all of the space.
Oh. Dude, I feel like just watching pro point of views is just gonna make us understand it way more. It doesn't even have to be on the character like the specific person's playing. It's just like the overall comp, right? And like how everybody's positioned.
But one thing you have to understand, these guys know what they're doing. Guys in our elo might just int in, you know. And
Yeah, but then we win, right?
We should win.
Because that's what we've been doing, Prof.
Just
That's exactly what we've been doing, wasn't it? We're just going in, we're going past that point, and we're just feeding on this point.
Yeah, because it's like two or three things. First thing, the lack of understanding of the map. Second, the lack of knowing the characters, because we don't usually play Moira. And third, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have to start.
The lack of experience in the comp we play in. Because I don't know how the fuck I play with Moira as Lucio. Like I have some
We're just like full, like if we're playing Moira, we're just inting. Like we're just running it down, or we're just gonna lose down at free.
yeah, but like do I like heal only or
A lot of the time we're
Like
gonna you're gonna be speeding in and then like epic or like just going on heal while we're in, unless we need to chase.
but I never like amp speed.
No, so like if we're like inting across, like if we're doing like a cross country sprint, then you're gonna add speed.
Yeah.
But if it's like a short jump, like say we need to go from here to like here, we don't like we can try to say that. Sometimes like if we hit like if we have like a hack, you can amp to go switch like we're on it instantly. But sometimes you can just like go speed and our Winston jumps, and then you're there fast and we're in.
Yeah. I see.
Is it like a narcissist ego thing that like I say something right like while we're scrimming, and then in this VOD like you're basically repeating what I say in those scrims? Is that like an ego thing? If I like feel like you're really good about it, or no?
It's not like it's fine to like do like how you know what's going on. It's just like don't like get to the point where like you start egoing everyone about it.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't get to the point where you're like
Or I'm like insulting people, like, yeah.
Yeah. So like let's put it this way. I ranked for a scrim on Tech last night. And we were talking about like a King Zoro fight. And like why we don't on that corner we don't force ice block before we go with my ults. And like their flex DPS player, she was like she like got like really tilted and then just like muted me for the rest of the map. Because she thought she was great.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I feel like that kind of person just cannot improve, you know? Because they don't listen.
It's not even the skill barrier at that point, it's just a mental barrier you have to
Yeah.
clamp out.
Like it's really important to have an open mind, right? That if you do something wrong, you don't like feel like, oh no, that was actually correct, I disagree. Right? You need to look at it like with an open mind. So you're pulling up the you're pulling up the scrim.
I'm still tilted about this, I'm gonna be honest.